too much hentai in my hands. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm dropping
welcome.
the hentai.
You know, I remember when you said, Sam, just start it at the home screen because the title screen changes every time. So I'm not starting it yet.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's going to start with, man, there's too much hentai in
Yeah,
my
you have
hands.
to start it here. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I'll take that one.
Chris, you got a good opening?
Oh, there's actually nudity on this one. Sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to shut up, Sam? I'll shut
No,
up.
no, this is gold.
Okay.
No, it's funny.
I think these are the ones I want, but I'm going to go through again later.
Okay,
Blorto, don't put any of those on screen.
please put one.
No, don't.
Put the Bulma one on.
No!
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I'm gonna even rate that one.
Huh? Do you want to rate the one?
Let me...
I don't like the pose. It's the pose that I was like, ooh, cat girl.
Yeah.
See what I mean? I have to go through so many times.
Anyway, welcome to Hype
Oh,
Labs.
Jesus.
Uh,
Take that one, too.
Friday.
it's, yeah.
It's the answer to the riddle to my
This
last
is
time
the
I was
story of a man named Sam.
here. Sam is no longer a man.
Sam recorded for videos for a little channel called Hype Labs in a room labeled 427. In this room, Sam pushed buttons on a stick.
Like that. Anyhow, welcome back to Hype Labs. This is a game I haven't even played. On my right, I am...
Why did you full name me? What the fuck is wrong with
Your
you?
real
I
name's
don't
Nicholas?
know.
See, that's why we don't tell people, Sam.
Look,
Whoa, that makes it all weird. My God.
Blurge will bleep that, but only bleep the rest of it.
They can hear
Just
my
like because
full
it still
name.
says like so it,
I just thought it was Nick.
No, my full name is Nicholas,
Whack.
and you can leave that in, Blurshel.
and on my left is Chris joining us on the LP. All right, that's the
You
end
better
of the
say
episode.
Christopher.
Hey, hey! No one ever calls me that. It's really weird. Not even my mom calls me that.
This guy in the middle is Samuel.
Samuel.
Samuel Bartholomew III.
No, every
Yes?
time I've ever had medication, you know how they always write my name?
Samuel.
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 Fuck?
Samuel.
Sam. Well. Alright, that's a bad joke. Play the game. Have you played the Stanley Parable before?
That's a no. Until the computer is barely visible. That's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole fucking game is ruined.
God damn it, Sam.
It is currently 7:24.
Wow. Very impressive. Note. Accessibility.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yay!
Alrighty, welcome to the Stanley Parable. Sam, you know kind of what this game is about, right?
Yes, but I've never actually played it.
How much have you seen?
A yonder ago, over the horizon of YouTube, I
Have you seen,
remember
like, the Half-Life
watching.
mod?
I remember watching the Yogscast play this back in 2007.
Who's the Yogscast?
Old British Minecraft YouTubers that played this once.
Whack.
Whack. Anyway,
Hairline. Whack. Me? I'm tight as fuck, boy.
definitely can't skate transition. Blurgle, animate Chris doing a kickflip. You actually don't have to do that. That sounds like a lot of work.
No, get that one, the animation program with the stick figures. Do that.
Ah!
Whatever that means.
Ah!
Alright, anyway, this is the Stanley Parable. The Sam Parable, if you will.
All right.
Ultra Deluxe, which I have played all the way through. Chris has only played the Stanley Parable, not the
OG.
Ultra Deluxe. And Sam hasn't played anything. So this is going to be a fun experience, I think, because I think I'm going to be able
Get
to...
a mix of the new, the old, and the never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The-
actually a
the
good way.
new,
That's
the-
a good way of
The
putting
new,
it.
the old, and the... What are you? The
What are you people?
the new, the old, and the parable.
Mm.
Play the game.
All right, yeah, I'm doing it now.
The end is never 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 the end is never.
This is
That's
the
just
story
good.
of a man named
Sam!
Stanley.
A man named Sam.
Stanley worked
Sam!
for a company in a big building where he was.
Blurger worked for a
employee
company in a
number
big building.
427.
This is
Employee
Blurtle's
number
backstory.
427 was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427.
Forever
and
trapped
he
to
pushed
edit
buttons
every
on
LP.
the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what
You're like
buttons
this
to
game, Sam. I
push,
think you're gonna
how
do this.
long to push.
I was able to beat the game in like 15 minutes. the original
This
one.
is what employee
Oh, really?
427
Now, is that like the
did
Half-Life
every
mod
day.
or the...
No, this is the original game.
the release. Oh, okay.
And although others
Like, I
might have
turned to the
considered it
left when I shouldn't have, and it
sordid,
says, and you
Stanley
go through here, the
relished
screen, like,
every
oh, you reached the end
moment
of the game.
of orders.
Oh, you found like the true ending right away.
Though he had
I
been
guess.
there exactly
It showed like
Yeah,
little
yeah.
dioramas here and that.
I'm sure you guys know this, but this game was originally a mod for Half-Life
Yeah.
that was
What?
made.
And then
you
one
didn't know
day,
that?
something
Yeah,
very
this game was
peculiar
originally
happened.
a mod.
Something that
for,
would forever
Half-Life.
change Stanley.
Sam.
Something he would never
Sam
quite
Parable.
forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Do you want to
Something
try that
was
again,
very
but I'll
clearly
take off the
wrong.
subtitles?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
On the
Clap,
computer,
clap,
it just
clap,
says-
clap.
On the computer, it just says clap, 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 clap. Throw it back, Stanley.
Hey,
Alright.
yo, Pop.
All right, Sam.
I'm kind of hoping he'll do a King's Quest thing where he'll the narrator go, and he got up from off out of his desk.
Let's find out.
Those are fast forward. This is nothing happens.
Well, I guess I'll check my phone real quick. hang out.
Look at the stickers, am I right, my guy?
Imagine a sticker.
Yeah, I might as well go through the pile again.
Oh, hey, I didn't explain that yet.
No, I'm not going to. Nothing ever happened here.
Oh, yeah, right. Gotcha.
This is what I'm gonna send to. What did I walk in on?
Alright, yeah, I'm getting up. I'm moving. Alright. Nothing was happening there.
Damn, that sensitivity is so low.
Oh, yeah, we're
Crank it
changing
up.
that. We're changing that.
Crank that
I
fuel.
like,
That's a bit
pause the
better,
game. Look at what the
actually.
menu says. The game is now paused.
Damn it, I lost the game.
There we go. That's better.
There you go. Play the game.
Alright.
Go play Stanley Parable.
Cool. Is anyone
All of his
working at...
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Sam.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
Sam.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, it's interesting
Wait, hold
how
on, there's a
they...
computer. Go back to the computer. You fucked the computer, dude. I said don't touch it. What's that one? What's that one? What does it say? Dude, Sam! See, now you're locked in here forever. What the fuck?
No, I go
420
this
Blaze
way.
It. Snoop Dogg's going nuts in that room back there.
Hey,
Yeah, hang on. If we
yo.
listen really closely, you can hear something.
You hear the you hear the next episode.
Smoke weed every day.
That ladder is your only coworker.
Jeffrey.
Where did everybody go?
All right, here's where the game
When
starts.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now this I think says a lot about every single person that plays this game. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. That's the kind of person Sam is for sure.
Right is always right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Sam.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Is that what you wanted to do? Is that what you did it? Is that why you're not listening, Sam?
No, well, I wanted to go right, because right is always right.
I see.
I don't know about that. Left is the best.
Yes, truly
Truly
a room worth
admiring.
admiring. It had really been
admiring.
worth the
Worth
detour
admiring?
after all,
What?
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
How are
beautifully
you?
constructed room.
Chris, you expect me to work with this?
No.
Make this
Simply
episode
eager
funny.
to get back.
Shit myself. I just imagine Blurtle sitting up like, alright, and then he screams, ah! Jumps backwards. Poor Blurtle.
Just like, alright, I'm about to make this... Whoa!
You almost made Blurtle drop his croissant. Anyway, what the narrator said was, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Anyway,
Stanley was so bad
Sam.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Because he dropped his croissant.
Ah! Drop my
this
croissant!
is an
I was also-
interesting.
I was
This
also-
is an interesting game for a group LP. I gotta be honest.
It was also funny the way you said that. It dropped his croissant.
Croissant.
That's how the guy in the video says it.
Ah! Nearly dropped my croissant!
Drop for the cargo for his emotion will cause death. Penalty for misuse
Fucking
of
do
cargo.
it. Jump! Jump, you bitch!
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Jump.
I realize that investing
Just
your
fucking
trust
jump,
in
peer
someone
pressure.
else can be
Come on,
difficult.
come on, help me, Nick.
Hold on. Let him,
Come on.
let him make his own
It's been about
decisions. He's a
nothing
free.
but
He's a free
all
man.
this time.
He's a dumbass.
There's
This man
someone
needs to
you've
jump.
been neglecting, Stanley.
Sam.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every
See?
decision by
Even he
yourself.
admits. Just listen to
I'm
me.
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What?
What?
This is it, Stanley.
What are you
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your
I don't
life.
remember this at all.
She's been waiting.
Really?
It's been, look, I
This
only
is
played
in the main game. Yeah. This is nothing. So the Ultra Deluxe stuff will not happen until Sam has achieved basically every ending.
Only played like one ending, and that was it.
Oh, interesting.
Oh boy.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
Why is
reach
the
out
light
to
fucking
her.
moving?
Look up.
If you can truly place your faith
The
in
light's
another,
moving.
Crystal.
then pick up the phone.
Alright.
Only, yeah. I played this game for like 15 minutes or something like that. And
I
the
see.
game came out on Steam, and that was it.
I see.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Sam.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
What
I'm
is
just
going
pulling the
on?
bread out of the oven.
You have a wife.
All right.
I bet she's bad. Bro.
Okay, there we go.
Like one of them
All right,
stickers, am I
now,
right?
I want you
Yo,
to come in and
Jesus.
tell me all about your
PG. My grandma plays on this Christian service.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a
Hey, yo,
loving
that's kind
wife
of me, my guy.
who'd want to commit their life to you?
I'd
I'm
put
trying
you
to make a
off of
point
that.
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
Yeah, this
inside.
narrator's kind of a
Let me
dick.
show you what's really going on here.
Nah.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Whoa.
I love that line.
Alright then.
The first time you said that, I was like, okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man
Hey,
named
whoa.
Stanley.
What?
Pog.
What?
Don't.
Good morning, employee.
Oh, I found the teabag button.
Press triangle on your control.
Hey.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a
think I have,
reminder
like,
of
2
the
endings.
inconsequential nature of his
When where he died?
existence.
I don't know.
When where I died.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
Look, I just ate
Now
dinner, dude.
He's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's
That's
chosen
out of my
this life.
vocabulary.
What? Sorry.
But in his mind,
What's not in your
in his
vocabulary?
mind, he can go on
That word you just
fantastic
said.
adventures.
Oh, okay.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
I refer you to the
It
hat.
was wonderful.
Fuck.
And each day that he returned to work
That's in my
was a
vocabulary.
reminder that
That
none
is,
of it
in
would
fact.
ever happen
Yes.
to him.
Yeah, Nick's wearing a hat that just says fuck on it.
Please.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
But that's what I'm doing right
To
now.
spend time with the boys!
Further,
Okay.
he imagined
Ah!
that he was and that he could go through either.
Are you seriously watching
At
porn by
last,
yourself?
choice.
No, I'm with my
It
boys.
No, I'm with the
didn't
science
matter
team.
what made
Ah!
Hey,
Neil
whoa.
thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
This is an LP, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd hope so.
As he wandered through
Oh.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path
That's
lay an
not
enormous
rust.
round room with monitors and mind
That's not the
controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
So why is the show
And down
called Breaking
another was
Bad?
a game with a
What do you
baby.
Breaking That's Bad?
And he called it The
Why is
Stanley
the show called Better Call Saul?
I don't know.
Who's better than calling Saul?
I don't know. I've never seen that shit. That's what I'm asking.
It was
I don't know,
such
I've never
a
seen Breaking
wonderful
Bad either.
fantasy, and so in his head, he relived
Do
it
something
again,
about drugs
and
or
then
I
again.
don't know.
Was
and
it Walter
again,
White when they break
over
the
and
bad?
over,
I don't know. I've
wishing
never
the
seen
What
the
is this
show.
LP right now?
I don't know.
But he
Making
might
references.
always
And this
feel
Look,
guy's
it's the
talking.
Pixar guy. I don't know
This
what to
guy's
tell
talking
you.
about how you're
There's
about
an
to
answer down
die.
some new path.
Suck.
Maybe, perhaps if he played just one more time.
Don't do it.
But there is no answer.
I told you
How
not to
could
do
there
it.
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
What if I don't press these buttons?
I'm telling you, don't.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Press any other button but that.
I mean, you're in his story now, right?
That's true.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
That's metal as
But he
fuck,
won't
my
listen
guy.
to me. He won't stop.
That's pretty
Here,
cool.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? How can I tell him in a way that
Sam
he'll
really had a touch of
understand
character
every
right there.
second he remains here? He's electing to kill himself.
Hell yeah.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
With a mirror?
No, I'm not gonna press anything to piss him off.
You think that's gonna do something?
See, I can't tell when you say that you know nothing's gonna happen, or you're like, ooh, maybe
Sam, I
something
forget
will
almost
happen.
everything, to be honest with you.
This is the fun though, is watching Sam wonder like, what does this do?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled
Why
to.
is he British?
I must.
Sammy, you're half British.
Perhaps.
Why is he
Well,
British?
maybe this time
Because
you'll
it sounds
see.
cool.
Maybe this
Alright, all right.
time. And I tried again. And
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley
Sam.
pushed a button. And I tried.
Why'd you push the button, dude?
Why'd you die? Why'd you
I don't know.
Anyway, that's one ending.
Are you serious?
Like, just beat the
Yeah,
game.
that's-
Boys, roll credits!
Oh, we're done.
All right,
Oh,
see you
thank
guys
God
tomorrow.
for that.
Yeah,
You
1
know
out of
what?
10, 1
yeah.
out of 10.
You know what?
4 out of 10, hard to
Glad to
masturbate
know
to.
we're done.
So I'm going to start making a list of endings here. You got the pick up the phone ending. Alright, let's see it.
4 out of 10, hard to masturbate to.
Alright, let's start a new LP right now, Blurge. We'll play a trailer, and then put the game on. Hey,
Yeah,
we're
play a
back.
fake trailer for a game we're not going to play.
And we're back with part 2 of Stanley Parable.
All right.
Welcome back to this LP.
Who do you think you are? I am. God damn it! Don't bring that
I'm
weak
Nick.
ass up in this Humpty Bumpty.
I'm Nick. That's Chris screaming at me.
Yeah!
And I'm Sam. Welcome to the Stanley
welcome to Hype
Parable.
Labs.
Welcome to the Nick Parable.
It's the Nick Parable now.
Yeah.
Alright, move along.
All right.
You listen to Nick.
Just keep an
now.
eye on
All
the
of his
time.
co-workers were
Oh, sure.
gone.
You're at
What could it
45
mean?
minutes.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
Okay,
of his
so after all that,
co-workers.
yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting.
So the premise of the game is the narrator talks to you and tells you what to do.
It's up to you to listen to him or
You're
not.
fair, and you're fair. It is truly your decision. And of course, the narrator gets mad when you don't listen to him, naturally. But I mean, isn't that what you've been doing this whole time? Sitting at a computer, listening, being told what to do, doing exactly what you're told to do.
Yeah.
When
Is that
Stanley
anything?
came to a set of 2 open
And that's
doors,
kind of-
he entered the door on his left.
That's the parable.
We'll go to the left this time, just for you, buddy.
To the left, to the left.
To the left.
To the house call now.
Take it back now, yo.
One
Yet
of
there
this
was
stuff.
not a single person here either.
Oh yeah, you should read
Feeling
this.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
ball up inside you, taking it out passive aggressive and reserve coworkers are not supporting you more, let it ball up inside you.
There's a few of them. You might want to wait.
Sometimes make sure that your slide has a sick blue graphic on the header and
Hey,
throw on the
whoa.
memo over the text. This was for a calm and productive work environment.
Hey, well, I feel pretty calm.
Everyone is unique. You most of all.
I don't know about that, but I like that.
With the dude with the green shirt and the
Yo,
dude
that's
with the blue jacket. Sorry.
Number of slides on this side. On this slide. Slides, charts, and slides.
Snakes and ladders? Eels and snakes?
Steaks and eggs. Eels and escalators.
Shake and bake?
Which charts are the same information?
Just some look visually better than others. Rates of increase? It is increasing.
Nice. Oh.
Ah!
Hey, whoa, my guy.
Anyway, the boss appreciation minute.
Is that around?
That's pretty much it, I think.
I think there's one more.
If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another digital employee like yourself, we're more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict. Why did we hire you?
Wrong.
Remember that you.
Oh.
What are your dreams for the future?
Less air. Comatose.
My
My
God.
one.
Mitosis.
Plant life?
Metamorphosis.
Not gonna lie, I want to transcend. Alright, that's
Also,
it.
yeah, there we go.
It'd be
Cool.
funny if it just said mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Is the powerhouse of the cell. Hell yeah.
Stanley stepped
that.
into the broom
That's a pipe
closet,
wrench.
but there was nothing here, so he
That'll
turned
stop my
around
pipe.
and got back on track.
Are you sure?
Did you turn around and get back on track? Did you?
There was nothing
like
here.
you thought.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I just realized, should I turn back on the notifications if the trophies are funny?
Yeah.
Should I do that really
Yes.
quickly?
It was
Yes.
baffling
Alright, Brojo cuts out really quick. There
that
we go.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some
That's the
way.
pipe wrench,
As
my
it
guy.
is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh god, hiccup. Monkey, you Jesus, sorry. I don't know where that came from.
My guy, Mr. G,
Are
is
you
not gonna like that.
really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
That's me at work.
Hiding in the broom closet, sitting right next to the...
Yeah.
You
do
lean
realize
back
there's
against
no
the mop
choice or
bucket in the
anything in here,
broom.
right? If I'd said
Smells like 2 weeks
Stanley
old,
walked
grimy
past the
mop.
broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
You having fun, Sam?
I was impressed with what Chris did and the broom closet.
Broom closet's still good.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Well, do you?
I don't know. Did you get the broom closet ending?
Oh, you got the broom
Stanley was
closet
fat and
ending,
ugly and
did
really,
you?
really stupid.
Stanley was fat and ugly
He
and
got the
really,
job
really
because of a family
stupid.
connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
Hey,
Stanley's addicted to drugs and hookers.
Sam, I didn't know you to be like that.
Thanks.
Okay, really roasting me now.
Well, I've
Alright.
come to a
You're
very
getting put on
definite conclusion
blast.
about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Damn.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here. When a physical
question.
malady of some
Honestly, turning
sort
around and closing
shut
the door,
down
what
your
if you just
central
walked
nervous
backwards?
system and you collapsed in front
Could
of
have
your
that?
screen.
Could you escape that way or no?
Well, in a situation
the
like
broom
this,
closet?
the
Yeah.
responsible
He can
thing is
leave
to
it any
alert
time the
someone
door's unlocked.
nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of
Sam just
before it
decided to close
begins
the
to
door.
Damn. What a
Hello?
dumbass.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All
It's
right.
already gone,
You've
dude.
done
We've
that,
been
just
silent
step
for
out
like a
into the
good
hallway.
minute.
Alright, that's pretty much it. The broom closet.
That's it.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
25.
Alright. Alright, I'm out of here.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for doing that.
So no one can see that I passed the controller to Chris as he said that.
A fish? Fungus? Look,
Ooh, look, a
you can
room.
hammer out the details.
Whoa!
I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright, anyway, that's pretty much it for the broom closet, for real. Is Chris playing now?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Psych,
boss's
you thought!
office.
Oh my goodness. I added it, I know it's not really an ending, but I added it to the list. The broom closet.
The broom closet, yeah.
Oh, what the hell is going on down here? What is that? Something we can't read.
Hi, Louie. I think this is the first point and something left if it's in your locker on fire on time and something and blah 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 and blah 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 and in can blah blah blah. Ooh, look a cat.
Is that what I actually said?
Something.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
See if I can remember
admitting he had left
the
his
true
post
ending.
during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
remember crab
maybe
walking?
I am crazy. All of my co-workers
spy-
blinking
the spy
mysteriously
crab.
out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Look up.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Wow,
For
only
example,
that light's on. That
why
light.
couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he
Chris is
came to the
enjoying himself.
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He
It's
just hadn't found the words
looping!
for it. I'm dreaming!
You're dreaming.
Yeah,
This
fun
is
here,
all a
Chris, Dan.
dream.
This is making me sick.
Alright, we'll go the other way.
Oh, that
Finally
helps,
found an
yeah.
answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I think I remember
He
this.
thought to himself,
This
I
ending's
suppose
fun.
I'll wake
It's one of
up
my
soon.
favorites.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Hello there.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still
Hello there.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, look at him go. He's going up.
Then
Oh,
he
he's going up.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
It's so much
that
fun,
he had
isn't
still
it?
not
Oh my
woken up.
goodness!
How was he
Oh.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered.
Who are you people?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Why
is
am I
there a
Boris
voice in
Johnson?
my head dictating
Why am I the
everything
Prime
that I'm
Minister of
doing and
England?
thinking?
Why are we still making
Now
Brexit
the
a thing?
voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming
See, as
about
someone
a
that has
voice
never
describing
ever seen
me,
anything
thinking
about this,
how it's
I'm kind of just
describing
in
my
awe of what I'm
thoughts, he
seeing.
thought.
Really?
Yeah.
And while he
Kinda
thought
weird,
it all
right?
very
Yeah.
odd,
Yeah,
he
the
wondered
premise
if
of this game
voice
is
spoke to all
bizarre,
people in
to
their
say the
dreams.
least. I like
The
this
truth
game.
was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving
Chris is
himself?
only making it more
believing that
trippy
if
with him
he's
going
asleep, he
backwards
doesn't
and
have to take
jumping around and
responsibility
moving
for
around in
himself.
circles.
He's really making this
Stanley
ending
is as
even
awake
better.
right now as he's ever been
Honestly,
in
this
his
is what-
life.
This is exactly what
Now,
you get for
hearing
sitting in
the
that
voice
fucking
speak
broom
these
closet.
words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in
This is
fact
the
a
story
dream.
of a broom.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would
Bless you.
he would prove that
He
he
waited for
was
me to
in
sneeze.
control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited
How
himself
perfect
to
gets in
wake
car
up.
starts it, falls asleep.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
It's choking me!
Let me wake up.
The pillow suffocating him. The nurse suffocating him with the pillow.
I wish it
Died
would
by
be
the
over.
Vajujud,
Let me
born
go
by the
back to my
Vajuju.
job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is
All I
normal.
want, and all I need,
I am
all I crave is a good pub feed.
I am okay. More like. Alright, sorry guys. Anyway, so you're not.
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Oh my
Wake me up!
I'm the boss.
Stop.
I have an office.
Stop it, no!
Please,
Chris,
just someone
please!
tell me I am real. I must
Chris,
be
no!
real. I must be connected.
Stop screaming! No! My God!
Everything went black.
Ah!
And then Stanley farted.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
So this is
gathered her
spoiler-free now?
belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
This is an average day for me, my guy.
Yeah, you walk
And
across
although she
this.
would soon
Or
turn
are you the
to
man
give
on the
call
ground?
for an ambulance, for just
Yes.
a few brief moments, she
It's
considered
funny
the
that
strange
that
man.
looks like it
He was
came out of
obviously
Gmod.
crazy. This
Exactly.
much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
What's that?
and what isn't.
Whoa,
It was
step son,
comforting
what's
to
that?
think this,
that
and
a
in a
mind?
certain way,
Is that a-
seeing this
that's a
story
pretty
made
big
her
mind.
feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
It just keeps going.
Time for this. So
narrator
it was
doesn't shut up
only a
saying, I don't know if I
moment
told you
that she
about
stood there, staring down at the body,
I'm okay with that.
and then she turned
Bet.
and ran.
And that's ending number 2. Or 3 if you count the broom closet.
Guess I'm still playing.
If you want to play, yeah.
Alright. Because they didn't say player 3 or player 2 or anything.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to play this game. I've played this game 1,000 times, so I could.
Well,
get any ending I
next
want.
time on Hype Labs, we play a different game.
Chris eats that chair. Oh god, he's gonna do it right now.
Oh, come on, do it.
He's gonna eat that chair.
Do it.
He's
Do
gonna
it,
eat that
coward.
chair.
He's looking at it.
Okay.